here.
One of the things that this meeting is about is to let you know if indeed you're not coming along, there will be people here tomorrow from the unemployment office. There's a lot of things here that are unknown. You know, I'll be quite frank with that. I've never done this before.
So it's one day at a time.
So everything's a day at a time. Yeah. I have not signed a lease yet. Okay? That's the scary part of what's going on right now. I have not signed a lease. I've been told that I will have a lease. So I'm assuming everything's going to be right there and in place. But I just don't want to, you know, leave you with any false hopes either. Life is a choice. We can choose to be happy, we can choose to be sad, we can choose to be angry. Sometimes things overwhelm us. This job is not just a job. And we've said that. That's the reason why we're doing this. If it's just a job, we might as well just all leave right now. We're doing this, we're continuing on because we have a family here. And we have a family, and we've created something that the community has loved and will love, I hope.
Sometimes makes me cry. I love kissing those old ghosts. Goodbye, goodbye. I like watching the dust bury my old track. Old memories hurt for a while, but
It's kind of strange because the same people, usually a lot of them, come in here every day. And so I get to know a lot of them, not personally, you know, but pumping their gas and washing their windows. And so that's what they expect every day. But it's a joyful job. Because you know, when you do that, it makes them happy. Even though it's just pumping gas, but it's like a people job. You get to meet people, talk to people. It's a good place to work. I was working day shift, but the last week I've been working swing shift, which is, I kind of like it because it gives me a chance to go find another job. I was pretty shocked to come back from 4 days off and find out that they were selling it. Because even though there's a lot of jobs in this town, they're hard to get. And because I enjoy working here, I kind of look forward to come here. I try to work as much overtime as I can, like 6 days a week.
I love leaving more and more mile after mile. I love leaving more and more mile after mile.
I'm going to drive by here and see an empty lot. And that's going to be kind of a bummer. And I think a lot of people probably feel the same way. The best food in town, the biggest meals for a decent price. Not no more. Now I'm gonna be stuck with Taco Bell.
I always stop here, but that's gonna suck. I just can't believe this is gonna get shut down. This is our favorite stop always. He's just stopping here with my bus, you know, we travel up and down with the bus. Oh, I guess it's hard times.
Well, I agree with the owner's decision to sell. I think it's right for them. You know, I've been here long enough, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen the business decrease in the 6 years. When I first started working here, we were doing 10,000 gallons a shift. I mean, you didn't stop for anything. You know, you were lucky if you made it outside, you know, every couple of hours. And now I can walk outside whenever I want to, basically. It's just that slow.
Come what will, come what may, hard lessons and sad-eyed days. I've had some close call getaways, but I'm okay. Come what will, come what may.
Create the jobs of the 21st century.
Layoffs are coming by the end of the week.
I'm gonna miss the truckers. I'm gonna just miss the truck driving industry in general. I don't see how they do it. I couldn't do it. You know, a lot of them are really sad about it. Some of them are actually mad. You know, it's all a bureaucracy, conspiracy type thing and stuff to put them out of business. You know, they're losing their favorite spot, and the owners are just majorly at fault, according to them.
What can you get in your town that has not been on a truck at least once before it got to you? And I've yet to find anybody that can tell me anything that has not been moved by a truck at least once before you get it. I don't care if it's farm fresh vegetables, they're hauled into town on a truck. Anything from overseas is handled by a truck at least 3 or 4 times. So it doesn't make any difference what you come up with. It's going to be moved by a truck, and that's all there is to it. And if you can come up with something that's not moved by a truck, I'd sure like to know what it is.
What are you gonna do?
Collect unemployment for a while, sit around and choose my options before I go on and figure it out from there. Hopefully something with people. I can do bookkeeping and a little bit of everything, but I enjoy working with the people. I've really enjoyed this job.
There's some free schooling that's open to me now. So I think I'm going to take them up on that. That'll help bring my computer skills up to where I can, you know, diversify a little bit better. Through CYC, it's Intergovernmental Council. They help people find jobs, you know, enhance their skills, things like that. Helps with the economy. You know, it's easier to train somebody and get them off of welfare than it is just let them sit there, you know.
You get rid of your trucks, you ain't got no town. Because the people can't live. They won't have food, they won't have clothes, they won't have fuel. So why shut it down just because you don't like trucks? Stupid. Totally stupid.
Well, when Jakes is gone, a piece of our life is going to die with this truck stop. It's just part of our job out here. I mean, it's just a place to stop. It's on a major junction and easy to get to. But most importantly, though, it's just the way they make you feel when you get here. You're welcome. You walk in that door, I mean, they're always, hi, how are you, how you doing? The guys on the fuel island, they come running right up there and they'll talk to you and tell you about what's going on, and it's just great. I'm really going to miss it.
Well,
it's considered a Bend landmark, and just a few weeks ago, word had it that Jake's Truck Stop was closing for good, but that's not the case. Lyle Hicks, the soon-to-be owner of Jake's Diner, says the truck stop will close down this Friday, but the diner will stay intact, decor and all. Hicks says the 6-month lease of the diner should be complete by Monday, and it will be a month-to-month contract to keep the diner open thereafter. The restaurant will, however, be closed this Friday through Monday to make sure the transition is smooth for business reasons and for its staff. Roughly 25 employees will lose their jobs following the closure of the truck stop.
I've never been here. There's a cook that's leaving. No, I've been here for 17 years. So I don't think it'll be a big deal. Still had good food. Yeah.
That's not the case. There are signs up all over the place. The 15th step.
I just find it interesting that the truckers need to keep rolling here, and they need more trucks on the road. Here's a graph that shows the increase in the trucks that are needed. The problem is, as the trucks increase, the volume increases, and truck stops close down. People don't want us in their communities, they don't want us on our highways, but they still want their fresh groceries and their new big screen TVs. Something's got to give. Something needs to happen.
It's a 63-inch flat top. Don't see many of them anymore. It's like an old style, but I can stand up in back there, and that's all the room I need. I live in here. I stay out about 3 weeks at a time. Go home for about a week and then take off again. So I spend more time in this truck than I do at home. This world would come to a screeching halt if it wasn't for truck drivers. I mean, you couldn't get food, you couldn't get anything. And yet we put up with more bullshit than anybody else out there. More regulations. It's endless. You know, they can always pull you over and give you a ticket for something, and they do. I mean, you know, they make money off of us. Can't park here, can't park there, no place to park this thing.
Yeah, Friday will be our last day. It's been kind of bad.
Comes when I'm clean out of sight. Not to mention some lonely nights. But I keep turning corners, clean out of sight.
I find myself thinking more and more about it. When I first found out about it, it was like, okay, we're closing, all right, you know. But as it gets closer, it's getting more emotional. It's like, you know, it's almost over with, and it's gonna be kind of hard.
Yes, it does.
What just happened, I just signed the lease papers on the restaurant. It is a 6-month lease with a month-to-month after that, so we've got 6 months to figure out what we're going to do.
Keep me heading for higher ground. I'm always leaving for higher ground.
I've told you before, I don't aspire to be anything. I don't aspire to be rich. I don't aspire to be anything big. But I love the fact that I'm going to be able to own something that's mine. And I do love that. And I do love the fact that I'm going to be able to own the entity that I've loved so much for so many years. That's very, very neat.
They call me the Donut Man. They're maple bars, but they call me the Donut Man. Try to save Lyle a trip into town every morning so he don't have to go that way. I come this way anyway, so. Yeah, girls have them ready, and I swing by and pick them up and bring them out here. Every day but Sunday. Sundays I don't come out because I go open up the church. Well, I was wondering what was going to happen. I'm glad Lyle gets to keep it open for a while. Well, you know, really I don't go much places but other here in the morning. And then, you know, I go home and then I stay home. This is my, I guess it's my hangout place. Get to come and meet everybody that, like you and Gary and John and Murphy. Murphy's working the early shift. Yeah, he's opening early all this week. He said for us to take care of things for him, so I guess we'll have to do that till he gets back. I'll have to call him today and tell him they're going to keep the place open.
Jake's Truck Stop, how can I help you? Yes, we're closing today. The doors will close at 5 o'clock. We're already out of fuel on both gas and diesel. The restaurant manager is going to become the owner as of Tuesday. Right, he's going to maintain the restaurant. They'll reopen Tuesday after closing this afternoon. Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Another day closing time, and I wonder where it's going, where it's going. Sea of taillights rolls on, dirty moon filtered sun. Bad news, bad air. A tired spirit burns on, and I wonder where it's gone, where it's gone.
Gonna miss all my customers. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right?
'Cause I wonder where it's gone. Does the dream keeper's lamp just burn out one